in the morning, do the regular stuff, clock in, check some emails, check all the daily stuff I need to check on my computer, and then we kind of map out what we're doing for the day. We got to run around today, go to a couple jobs, go to a lot of jobs actually. I grab our bags, and then we're gonna look for a coffee shop in La Habra. Don't talk to me till I had my coffee, right? Okay, let's go. One last sip of water. That's gonna be nice ASMR for you later. Just Mike. First place we're going to is in La Habra Heights. After that, we gotta run over to Yorba Linda. From Yorba Linda, we gotta shoot down to Garden Grove. Let's go.
That blind nice.
We're going to a job in La Habra Heights. So we have to go there first. From what I've heard, the property is really pretty. Usually when we go to a new job, we try to get a little bit of everything of befores. Unfortunately, we're a little late on this project, but we have some before photos. The different shots I like to get, just a lot of 0.5s, a lot of pan shots, a lot of potential trendy shots. So stuff that I can use on different templates and things. Pan shots either side to side or just up and down so you can make a reveal. I think is always the best way. A little zoom shot here and there, a little zoom out shot here and there. I think some action shots of the guys working. That's always really fun. People love seeing that. Call it a day. We usually try to get a lot of progressional shots so you guys can see what the actual process is like. There's not a lot of pretty moments, but it's always really important to showcase what's happening. We're going to Enchanted. That was beautiful. I was almost right into the bush. I feel like we're lost. I don't even know how to get out of here. We finally made it here to the house, and this is technically our first look. We've seen a lot of before photos and things like that, but we're actually on site for the first time. So what we're gonna shoot is the guys working, get a couple videos of just the whole interior. But yeah, mostly the guys doing their thing. I just went outside for the first time. I think we got a lot of them doing stuff, and I think the next time we'll come back, it'll be completely gutted and open. Let's go rinse our mouths out of the dust and wipe our face a little bit and head out. We're at our Yorba Linda project, and this is what it's looking like. At this project, they did a full home remodel. It used to be very outdated. The kitchen was enclosed and separated from kind of a lot of the other rooms. There was a dining room and a second living room, but now it's open. It looks a lot brighter. Oh wow. First bathroom, we got a tub, shower. I assume sink's gonna go here, a toilet in the middle. This is a pretty good size for like a guest bathroom. Like this is actually kind of nice. Wow. I'm gonna use my phone instead of my camera just because it's a little quicker, but because there is kind of a lot of light difference in here, it's easier for it to adapt rather than being on my camera. Let's go get some lunch, take a break.
I saw In-N-Out earlier and thought it looked absolutely delicious. I mean, we just passed by an In-N-Out.
Quite literally saying Jack said it.
You can say that. You can put that on me. I don't care.
Sometimes I'm indifferent if we go to a bunch of projects in one day or go to several projects in, you know, multiple amounts of days. I think it really just comes down to what's happening. Because, like we just walked over here in Yorba Linda, there wasn't too much happening. It wasn't really worth, in my opinion, a drive out here. I think the beneficial part to doing everything in one day is I have stuff for a good amount of days.
Do you have to think of how you're going to edit this when you're shooting the videos? Or is it kind of just like, I'm going to get what I need and I'll figure it out later? And I'll piece it together later?
I think when we have so many jobs, it's easy to just piece it together later. Which I'm not saying is the best habit, and it's not the best way to work, but it does make running around a lot easier. Ever since I was in high school, I wanted to be a social media manager.
This is exactly what you wanted to be doing.
Yeah, just because I do like constant change of things, and I get to see so many houses, and I love seeing everybody's different styles. I didn't start off with editing. I know how to do it, but mostly photos. So editing videos was a little bit newer.
In high school, is that where you found I like taking photos?
Yes, definitely. I think my dad had got just a Canon Rebel. I like taking photos from my phone, and then he got the camera, and then I started to kind of play around with a lot of things. I didn't have any directional thought process behind it. I just liked taking the photos. So then when photo was an option as a class, I did it. Bobby was more so like landscape. We didn't really do like portraits or anything. Bobby, for our school trips, took us to Death Valley and to Yosemite. And after that, I didn't do photo too. I was just kind of like, meh. I did some sports photos, and that was really fun too, and action shots, things like that. And that's where I think I have fun during demo when the guys are going crazy. It's because it's like the same equivalent of just fast paced, the guys are moving. At the time, I really wanted to get into being a landscape photographer. Wanted to be in national parks or just like magnets. And that's when I started to like architectural stuff and design stuff. So I was like, okay, well, this isn't bad, let's try it out. And my dad had originally wanted me to do house shots, but then I didn't like it because I was like, I don't have an eye for it, but I do like the small details. Fridays we do group lunch. We all debate on a place, and then we go to the one that wins, basically. Sometimes we take votes, sometimes everybody agrees on one place. Today's a lucky day and everybody just agreed on one place, so we're gonna go to In-N-Out. And we're gonna feed the masses. I get a number 2, raw onions, extra toasted, and a little Coke. We're at our Garden Grove project. We just got back from lunch. Nice little trip over here. We also haven't been here for a while. Last time we were here, I think they just demoed, honestly. So I'm kind of excited to see what it looks like. Let's get in there. That space looked completely different before. There was a peninsula with an overhead cabinet. There was a whole wall in that kitchen that divided the living room and the kitchen itself, which blocked a lot of that light that was in there. So now it looks big, it looks roomy, the light in there is shining. It just looks good. It just looks really good. We're back at the office. I'm sitting on a mini sofa because I've been driving all day. My legs kind of hurt. But we're back. We're gonna be here at the office for another couple hours. And like I said, we have to still edit and post. Wasn't a bad day. I hope you guys had a better glance at what Jacqueline and I do, really. We run around and make content for you guys. And if you guys haven't caught up on any other videos, go check those out. If you guys want to see more of what I do, more of me, maybe some of Jacqueline, maybe. If she's open to it, maybe. But that's all we got for you guys today. Goodbye. I can't believe you do this.